Welcome back to day 3 of the Client Gift Challenge. So today what we're going to do is take all of that output that you created yesterday from your 6 different prompts that you pasted all into one big Google Doc. And we're going to take that, apply another prompt to it, get some output, put that output into a Google Doc, a different Google Doc, and then just refine and review that copy. Maybe delete any sections that you don't want, fact check it, go through, tweak the language. The output's pretty good, but I would never ever recommend just taking that and sending it to someone as important as a client without checking it first. Just assume it solves the blank page problem and gets you 80 or 90 or maybe even 95% of the way there, but it shouldn't be treated as 100% done. Also, with the prompt, there might be sections in here that you just don't want. Rather than try and tweak the prompt first, my recommendation would be just create the output, and then once you've got the output, then go through and edit. If you want to delete a section, delete it from there. Later on, if you decide you want to use this prompt over and over again, sure, take it out of the prompt so you don't have to delete it from the output every time, but for the first run through, it's easier just to leave the prompt the way it is. All right, so what do we got? We've got your document that you created yesterday. So I'm going to stick with the same example that I created yesterday. And after I finished recording the video, I finished this off and got the output from all 6. So there's the client first, and then competitor 1, which you saw me do yesterday, competitor 2, 3, 4, and I've just noticed that's 39 pages long. Then what I'm going to do is give you the day 3 prompt. So here's the day 3 post in draft mode, ready to go. And this is the prompt. And we're just going to paste that into your favorite AI. Actually, what we're going to do today is paste it into all 3 of your favorite AIs, just to see what the difference is. This is something that most people don't do, but it's worth doing, especially if you've never played with the other 2. So I get that most people in the world have a ChatGPT account at this point, or use the free version. They've never heard of Claude. I know you have, but most people in the world have never heard of Claude, and they've never used Gemini. And the latest Google Gemini is very, very good. So here's the easy way to do it. Let's grab the prompt first. So you're a senior strategist. I'm not going to read the whole thing, don't worry. At a marketing consultancy, preparing a competitor intelligence report. You've been given 6 competitor profile blocks. 1 is the client, 5 are competitors. Here you go. Here's your task. Here are the rules, and these are the sections that we want you to create. Boom, 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 boom. Right, do that in order. Now, I'm going to paste that into there and scroll down and shift enter to add a couple of blank lines at the bottom. And then I'm going to go back to here and just grab everything and copy everything to the clipboard and paste that onto the bottom. And now what I can do is just scroll up quickly and grab the whole thing. So I've got the prompt and all of the content from yesterday now on my clipboard, and so I can copy both at the same time into, we'll need an instruction, go, and copy all of that into here. And we can kick all of these off. Now the other thing you may want to do at this point before you kick them off, and maybe you've never even noticed the drop down at the top before, but up here, we've got the option between automatic, which is the default, and I would suggest you leave it on auto for ChatGPT rather than instant or thinking. So that's good, we'll kick that one off. On Claude, you've got the option here, I think on the free version, maybe only on the paid version, I'm not sure. This adds extended thinking. For something like this with so much information, not a bad option. We'll kick that off. And then over on Google Gemini, oh blimey. No, I don't need to do that. Oh, it's over here. So I chose the option rather than just have the default. I came into the drop down here and chose thinking. Again, very similar to the Claude one, and we'll kick that off. While that's working, we'll have a new Google Doc. So I'm just going to open a new tab, doc.new. Showed someone this morning, they'd never seen that before, but that's the fastest way to create a new blank Google Doc. By the way, if you've never seen that before, then sheet.new by far the easiest way to quickly create a new spreadsheet, which we don't need today. And then what we're going to do is just copy and paste the output into there. Now, if you are going to do all three, I would recommend having 3 Google Docs. So you can put those side by side. Yeah, it sounds like a ton of extra work. You don't have to do it, but it might be interesting. It might be instructive to do. Just open those 3 side by side on your screen, or print them out, sit by the fire and go through them if you want to do it that way. Or if you're just going to do the one, just do the one. So I think this has finished now. So we can just copy the whole thing, or we could copy in here and scroll down, but I think the easiest way is just going to be to scroll to the end and hit copy into here. And then the trick in here is using Markdown. So you can copy as Markdown and paste from Markdown. When I copied from here, how this is all being bolded and the little lines and the bullet points and everything else, the formatting of all of this is in this thing called Markdown. It's basically a fancy text document. So you copy that, and then in the text document, instead of just Command V and paste, right click and choose paste from Markdown. If that doesn't show up, it's because you've just dived in there just a little bit too quickly. Open up a new document, wait for 1 or 2 seconds, and then right click. And then by doing paste as Markdown, it's going to paste it in nicely formatted. And then we can get rid of the end of report from the end, and we can scroll up and we can get rid of all of this gump at the top. Lovely. And that would be good enough. We don't need to do all 3. I guess you could also paste these other ones below. So here's Claude's one, same thing, come down here. I could scroll to the end of here and stick a new page in there, and again, paste from Markdown, and that's Claude's. Maybe I want to put those side by side. I mean, for bonus points, what you could do is say, here's what I got. What did you miss that I improved, or what did you do that I didn't do? And you could paste the Claude output into the ChatGPT and basically have them argue about the same thing. Probably overkill for this. And then same deal with Gemini. You can copy and paste all of that, or scroll down to the bottom and copy all of that and either put it into a new document or paste it into the same one. And then your job today, your only job today, other than a bit of copying and pasting, is to then go through this and tweak it. You know your client better than the AI does. You know what matters and what doesn't. So that's where you're going to spend the time today. If you're going to send this to your best client as a gift, this is where you tip in the time. Tomorrow, what we'll do is improve the design of this and polish it. So don't worry about any of that today. Just think about the words for today. Tomorrow we'll make it look pretty, and then Friday we'll send it, and I'll show you an alternative way to do this whole thing in just a few seconds. But that is for Friday. So, before we go, Dad, I've got a second prompt for you today. I was going to do it as a second video, but let's keep rolling. I just need to find where it is over here, because I haven't added it to the post yet. I will do that momentarily. Google Ads prompt, code, bang, save draft. This second prompt is to create the Google Ads section, which I showed you the demonstration of on the very first day. So it's kind of an optional bonus for day 3, not for day 4. I'll fix that in a minute, don't worry. While we've got these open, so before you close the AI, we copied and pasted all of that. Now we're just gonna, it's dead easy this one, just gotta paste the new prompt in after that. So it's the same conversation, Claude, off you go, and Gemini, off you go. And what this is doing is saying, use, here we go. I should have started it from down here. In fact, I should have started it from down here. So I will tidy this up. But essentially what we're saying to the AI is, based on the competitor analysis above, which remember it's just done, because it's just ingested that 39 pages plus the original prompt and created the competitor analysis. Based on all of that, now I want you to create the Google Ads assets. Here are some rules, here are the sections, and so all of that is laid out for it to create, again, nice consistent results that we have some trust in what it's going to create. We're not just saying, give me some Google Ads headlines. By doing it this way, we've got a lot more confidence in what it's going to create. And here we go. Oh, I've got one of these ones where it says, which one do you want? Do you want version 1 or number 2? I'm not going to read all that and tell you. Same deal. If you're just going to do the one, copy, you may want to do this as a new separate document. You may want to bolt it onto the end of your first document. Entirely up to you, doesn't matter. But now we have a headline section, we've got descriptions, we've got pinning recommendations, site links, and on and on and on. Meanwhile, Claude has finished its thing over here, so we can scroll all the way down. It looks a little bit more comprehensive. And I could add this to a new document, or I could just scroll down here and say, right, here's Claude's one, paste from Markdown, and do the same with Gemini. We don't need to do that again. Again, don't worry about the formatting. Don't worry about making the tables all pretty and adding colors to the top of table. We'll do all of that tomorrow with a couple of prompts and some help from AI. Today, we just want to capture all of the information. So 2 prompts and a bunch of copying and pasting, and then some reading, some tweaking, deleting the bits that you don't want. If you want to add new sections, maybe just make that as a note for now, rather than go back and make massive changes. You could add this in manually. But if you want it, if you're thinking already, oh, this is definitely something I'm going to do again for all my other clients, then just make notes about those changes for now. Add the copy that you want in here, but don't worry about changing all of the previous prompts, because I'm going to give you an easier way to do that on Friday. Okay, lots of copying and pasting, a bit of reading, a bit of tweaking, and I'll see you back for day 4 tomorrow. Bye for now.